Welcome to the Utah Street Banter Podcast.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode here on the Utah Street Banter Podcast. I'm Cody. With me, like always, is Elijah. What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing good. So Cody's laughing here because we were about 10 minutes into recording or so, and he realized he never pressed record.
Yeah, we never started the podcast.
So we're actually just gonna skip over everything, and that's just never gonna be here by now.
No.
We're gonna
let's jump in.
We're just gonna get right into some baseball.
Yeah. What's happening in the past week of Major League Baseball?
Major League Baseball. So not to get real dim now after Cody's been laughing, but this past week, Liam Hendricks put out some stuff on his social media, basically addressing some stuff, some threats against him and his family, and how people kind of take him struggling too personally. And I think that's kind of ridiculous.
Absolutely.
I don't know why there are people, because I know I'm very passionate about baseball and sports as a whole. You are, if you're listening, you're probably passionate about the Orioles. Something tells me you don't just kind of like the Orioles if you're listening. And I've never once thought that I was going to go DM Charlie Morton or CNL Perez or any other bad Oriole that's been struggling or something like that.
Right.
With threats. I don't know. I just don't know what that really does.
Yeah.
That doesn't solve anything.
Right. And I mean, if you take it so seriously that you're willing to do something like that, that's crazy.
There's other problems in your life.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if you feel that strong, you obviously haven't rooted for as bad of teams as we are. We have. I mean,
I guarantee you.
I mean, you haven't seen Tony Romo never go to the playoffs, it seems like.
It's the Yankees fans. I'm not saying Yankees fans are like that.
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying it's the fans that of teams that are just always good.
Yeah.
Like they had 2 years ago or whatever when they were a game below 500 or something like that, and they thought the world was ending.
Yeah. Yeah, when's the last time your football or baseball team has won a championship? In your lifetime. Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Now, if we're counting other, I watched the Capitals.
The Capitals won the Stanley Cup. That was crazy.
That's all I've ever seen.
That's it.
Never seen the Cowboys. Were over 10 years before my life, and the Orioles were, of course, 1983.
Yeah. So great times. So hey, maybe you root for a struggling team.
Yeah. I mean, if there's say you like baseball and football, maybe go go watch the Pistons.
Detroit Pistons.
Or the Wizards. The Wizards.
Yeah.
Watch the Wizards.
Oh, man. Yeah.
We watched a Wizards game this year. And that was brutal. I'm not a Wizards fan. That was brutal.
Yeah.
But you know what's not brutal?
What?
Being a Phillies fan right now. Because they're the best team in baseball. And that's pretty crazy because they were off to a little bit of a struggle this year.
Yeah.
And they kind of picked it back up. I think they had a 9-game win streak at one point, something similar to that. And they've just kind of put it all together. Kudos.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they're killing it.
I wish we could be playing like that.
Yeah, right. So I thought we were capable of the biggest thing that they have is pitching.
Yeah,
pitching.
And our pitching's starting to come together, but it's just piecing everything together at the right time to get it going.
Yeah.
And you know what would suck?
What's that?
Being an A's player right now.
Yeah.
Because the Sacramento A's currently, they're not the Sacramento A's, sorry, the Athletics. They're having some problems with their stadiums, which I don't know, maybe major league players wouldn't like playing in a minor league stadium. I think that's pretty common sense, and we knew that was going to happen, but sadly, here we are. There was video of JP Sears, one of the pitchers, punching the dugout wall because I guess there's some overhang weirdly from the seats in the dugout. It was just all a weird layout. Luis Severino, their big free agent signing, has been complaining about the dugout or the bullpens and all of that, and the clubhouses are the clubhouses are just small and bad and stuff. And
right.
It's pretty sad almost that they've been kind of just stuck here because there's nothing they could do.
But when Severino signed there, he knew they were going to be there.
I understand that. It's everyone else that didn't have a choice. Because could you imagine signing there 2 years ago or something like that? Yeah. A rookie that you had no choice. They picked you. And now you're stuck.
You played, yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Like Nick Kurtz.
Yeah.
Nick Kurtz is a major leaguer who made his MLB debut in a AAA stadium.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know what would be nice though? Having someone like Tariq Skubal on your team.
Yeah.
He's killing it. He just threw a Maddox, which is a complete game. with less than just like 99 pitches, 100 pitches, something like that. He threw, I think it was 93, 94 pitch strikeout.
I never knew that was a
pitch
name.
shutout. Yeah. It's because Greg Maddux is so
I
much.
figured that, yeah.
Yeah. No, well, it's Joseph Maddux, his younger brother.
Yeah. That's
No, he threw 13 strikeouts in a complete game shutout.
he's a stud.
Tigers are best team in the American League, by the way. And that'll go right into my trivia. When was the last time the Tigers were the best record in the American League through 50 games?
2007.
6.
I was one year.
2006, where they lost the World Series to
The Cardinals?
the Cardinals, yeah. And you know what I do find funny? So this is back, you only had the one wild card team. And I really feel bad because if you're looking at the Cardinals, who ended up winning the World Series, were 83-78.
Wow.
Worst record of anybody in the playoffs. You know who missed the playoffs? The 90-win Chicago White Sox.
Wow.
Because the Tigers were actually the wild card team with 95 wins.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
they had 95 wins, and they would have been the second highest seed in the National League.
Wow. That Tigers bullpen was immaculate. I mean, they that was before everybody threw 100, and they had them all that was throwing like high 90s.
Yeah.
You know, that was crazy. That was nuts. But
I have one last question.
Yeah, I mean,
Who was 7th or 6th in American League Rookie of the Year voting in 2006?
I don't know.
Nick Markakis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
That's the only reason I said I wouldn't have just.
Okay.
I did find it funny. Second place in Cy Young for the American League or something like that was Chae-Ming Wong,
Yeah.
the relief pitcher for the Yankees. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if it was second, but he was somewhere in there.
Wow. Well, all right.
Oh,
yeah.
now.
Yeah, the more you know. Well, we
Make magic happen with Emily at Blue Crab Travel, your Disney vacation expert. Ready to experience the wonder of Disney? Let her help you plan the ultimate Disney getaway. Whether you're heading to Disneyland, Walt Disney World, or a Disney cruise, she has you covered. Emily can take care of custom Disney itineraries, tailored to your family's needs and preferences. She also can help find you exclusive discounts on Disney hotels, tickets, and packages. Imagine a stress-free vacation with hassle-free booking for accommodations, dining reservations, and fast passes. From character meet and greets to thrilling rides, Emily will make sure every moment is unforgettable. Email Emily Jones today at emilyjones@bluecrabtravel.com to start planning your dream Disney vacation.
well, we skipped it last week. We're not going to skip it this week because we actually have some wins to talk about. We're going to move into the Orioles box scores for the past week. I'm going to start last Wednesday, May 21st, and that's when the Orioles played the Milwaukee Brewers. That was our final game of that series. And the Orioles, we win this game 8-4. Sugano starts this game. He goes 6 innings with 3 strikeouts. Did pretty well. I don't want to get too deep into it. We're going to get more into this later. Thursday, May 22nd, Orioles have a rain date. So luckily that we got a day off. And then we were supposed to have a doubleheader Friday. And I say it every week, but especially this day, the Orioles prayed after this game to not have to play another one, and it came true. The Orioles lose this first game of the doubleheader 19-5, and you're like, boy, that sounds like that's the worst of the season. It's not. So I mean 19-5 sounds really bad, but they did score 8 runs off of Manuel Rivera in this game. 13 runs were given up in the 8th inning.
I mean, before the 8th inning, it wasn't too bad of a game.
Povich started this game, goes 5 innings, gives up 1 earned. Did great. I mean, what are you going to do? And then after the whole 19-5, it poured its butt off. So luckily,
thank God we didn't have to play that yet.
Yeah. So you were hoping the next day would get better. The first game of this series of this doubleheader for the next game on Saturday, the Orioles play the Red Sox again, and it doesn't go well. So here's my issue: is Eflin starts this game and he really struggled. Goes 5 innings, gives up 4 earned but 5 runs, only 1 strikeout, 3 home runs. That's kind of not the frustrating part for me. So basically, the Orioles are winning this game 3-1 in the 5th. Boston comes back, makes it 3-3, so it's all tied up all the way until the 10th inning, where Gregory Soto obviously gives up the fake run, right?
Yeah.
But my issue is, so our bullpen does great. Eflin gives up 4, just not Eflin like we're used to having him. But the bullpen really shut it down, does amazing. Really happy with them. But it was like once the Red Sox tied it up, there was no bet. All the hitting was done.
Yeah.
So we just couldn't get another hit. Obviously, we couldn't score another run.
A ghost runner on second base.
Yeah, that's the most frustrating thing of all time.
Yeah.
So,
and the biggest thing is, in my opinion, this is Tony Mansolino's first big whoopsie as Orioles manager, because why in the world would you have one out, runner on second base
we're pitching.
Mm-hmm. Rafael Devers is up. And by the way, I don't know if you're aware, Rafael Devers has been like the best, second best hitter in baseball for like a month now to Aaron Judge, because Aaron Judge he's an animal.
Yeah.
And you pitched to him. I don't know. A 6-year-old that plays MLB The Show would have walked him.
Yeah.
It's really that simple, because
why not?
The announcers, like our commentators, were baffled by it. Yeah. I was sitting there watching it with my dad, and my dad wanted us to walk. Jarren Duran was up before. My dad was like, "Why aren't we walking him?" Well, because Jarren Duran, however good he is, Devers is better.
Yeah.
You get Devers out like you're supposed to, or you get Duran out like you're supposed to. You put him on first, so you take away the big threat, because once Devers is gone, their offense isn't really as it goes downhill quite a bit from one of the best hitters on the planet. And as soon as we started pitching to him, I knew the game was over. It was really that simple.
It was very frustrating. So obviously, like I said, we lose this game. The second game of the doubleheader, I was pretty much banking to another loss.
Yeah.
But this starter, you might not be able to remember this game, so if you can't, this is gonna blow your mind. This starter goes 6 and a third of an inning, gives up 2 hits in those 6, and strikes out 5. Who is that pitcher? Not the one and only Trevor Rogers. An amazing outing by him. Dominated in every aspect of the game. He really, I have him pulled up on my tablet here just because he deserves it. What a game. Catchers comes in. He's been doing great. Has yet to give up a run. So Catchers comes in. Also, like I said, doesn't give up a run. Dominguez does give up 1, but we end up winning this game 2-1 to really finish out all the crazy doubleheaderness of the weekend. But I mean, what more can you say than Trevor Rogers dominated?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect it to go as good as it did, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Crazy. Yeah.
I mean, it makes you feel a little bit better about the trade last season.
A little.
Will make you feel not as good as seeing how good the guys that we sent they're doing.
Yeah.
But for it to be his first start of the year and he gives that type of performance, he did get sent back down pretty much immediately after.
Right.
But if he can come up and do that again, I'm not expecting him to not give up a single run, but if he can go 5 innings, if he can just give us quality innings, that's what we need.
Absolutely. Sunday, we had another great day. Normally when we have a family get together, the Orioles get destroyed.
Yeah.
So Sunday we had a family get together and they didn't get destroyed. Dean Kramer comes out, pitches, does amazing. He goes 5 1/3, 0 runs, 4 strikeouts. The Orioles win this game against Walker Buehler, who's been doing great. We win this game 5-1. Really did well. Love to see Dean Kramer kind of get to himself. He's been pretty decent the past few starts. Had a little bit of a bump in the road in the last start, but we're not going to talk about it too much. But really like to see him kind of, get back to he's a number 4 or 5 pitcher, and we need him just to kind of act like it. But another big thing that happened in this past few games is on Monday, the Orioles started their series against the Cardinals, and talk about writing another game off. Charlie Morton's on the mound. He was 0-7 on the year. Charlie Morton goes 6 innings, gives up 4 hits, 2 runs, 5 strikeouts, gets his first win over the Cardinals in a 5-2 victory. Some cool stats here. Obviously, Charlie Morton gets his first win. But Carlson, Dylan Carlson, who played for the Cardinals, hits a home run against them, his second of the year in the 4th inning off of Eric Fetty. So, man,
a little bit of revenge.
Yeah, a little bit of revenge. But I mean, like I said, we're having some people on the O's that are kind of stepping up.
Yeah.
So you're also
I'll take it.
Yeah. So a couple things I got to say about that is I think some of the people that were really struggling, it's a lack of plate appearances.
Yeah.
And now they're getting some plate appearances under the belt. And you kind of see them get moving, get going. But we got some fun things I want to talk about today. So basically, the way I want to do this is we're going to try to stay as positive as we can. We want to talk about over the past week, since last Wednesday, we're going to talk about what's went right as the Orioles have really seemed to turn a little bit of a corner. We'll see how long it lasts, but we're going to pretend it's going to last for a while. So, because we have to be positive about something.
Maybe we won't have to pretend.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think what went right for me is our starting pitching.
Oh yeah,
our starting pitching has been a lot better. The biggest thing for me is Sugano has went 6 innings. He went 6 innings. Povich went 5. Rogers 6. Eflin 5. Kramer 5. Morton 6. Sugano 5. The most recent one. And it's one of those things is there's no 3s in there. There's no 4s. They're all getting
somewhat deep.
Yeah. So the Orioles in their pitching the past 6 games has pitched 39 innings. Okay. They've given up the starting pitching has pitched 39 innings, given up 11 runs in those 39 innings, and 27 strikeouts. The biggest thing for me there is the 11 runs in 39 innings. That's crazy considering what we were dealing with. Yeah. We weren't dealing with 7 runs in a start, like in 2 innings.
Yeah.
So that's starting pitching ERA of 2.53. So that's pretty awesome. And then I just am really excited, like I said, about that, just to turning of the corner, because that's really just giving your team a chance.
No, I completely agree. And like, if you go and look at some of the guys, like their most recent games, it's not just this past time around the rotation. They've been doing it a little bit better. Like if you look at Morton, he had this one game, good. Even the game before that, he pitched 4 1/3, gave up 1 earned run. Game before that, 3 innings, 1 earned run. Before that, 2 innings, 0 earned runs.
Yeah.
Like he's starting to really come around a little bit more good. Same with Dean Kramer. He had 2 rough starts, kind of back-to-back, giving up 4 runs, but still getting to the 6th inning.
Yeah.
And even this last one, he did good. It's kind of, we're starting to see where they're going to line up maybe for more the rest of the year than just this one start. Sugano's been good all year. You even look at Kate Povich over his past few starts. He's been really good. He's gone 5 innings, 1 run, 5 2/3, 2 runs, 6 innings, 5 runs, 4 2/3, 3 runs, 6 2/3, 1 run.
Yeah.
So it's not, the consistency is not quite there, but they're really, I feel like they're getting there good enough. Really, the only person that's struggling is Eflin.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
which is crazy.
He's the one, though, that I'd be least worried that he could turn around. Like, I know I'm not worried that Eflin isn't going to fight it. If anyone on here will be able to come back to the normal, it's going to be Eflin.
Right. Absolutely.
And I think Trevor Rogers coming up, that's great. Our rotation's really been solid. You know what else has been solid, though, is some of our offense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually come around and hit more.
Thank goodness.
We had the second most runs scored over the past 7 days in all of baseball. And that's really, if you want to talk about someone crushing it, go look at Ryan O'Hearn's stats. He currently is 4th in OPS plus, 5th in OPS in all of baseball. This isn't just him. And just so you're aware, the people above him are Aaron Judge, Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, and Will Smith.
Right.
Not the Fresh Prince, the catcher of the Dodgers. He's killing it. You could not ask more from him. He's over doubled his career where he's batting a 340. His OPS is 969. He's killing it. He's been the real bright spot of this Orioles team. And it's really helped them limit it down. But I mean, you look at Gunnar over the past 7 days, Gunner's batting at 346. Same with Jackson. He's not had a great batting average over the past 7 days, but he's just been so consistent all year round. It's still fine.
Yeah.
Even you look at someone like Ramon Arias, who's been doing great we're really starting to see some people come up. I love Dylan Carlson. The past couple games really shining through, and we need a good outfielder.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy because, in the past 6 games, we have had 25 runs, 17 hits.
Yeah.
I mean, what else do you need? Right. So you look at that and their pitching is giving up, less than 3 runs a game. on average. And then your offense is scoring 25 runs in the past week. So
Yeah.
it's been pretty great to see kind of what the Orioles is capable of. And we're still so injured.
Yeah, like, I mean, you think about it. This is how good we're doing. Cows are still not back yet. We don't have Westberg. You don't have, I mean, you could still name a few more. Adley's somewhat hurt. Like, Adley's not really been playing.
Yeah.
I mean, those are three key offensive pieces that, I mean, Adley's on the roster right now, but he's not fully come back yet.
Yeah.
But I mean, think Cowser comes back. That really helps your outfield because our outfield's been struggling a little bit. Western comes back. Who knows what that can add to our offense? I'm really excited for what can come.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So we just told you the good things that happened over the past week. Let's jump into the things that have really kind of been struggling over the past week. So that is what at the beginning of the year we were talking about was the best part of our team.
Yeah.
And that's the Baltimore Orioles bullpen. Our bullpen over the past week, the numbers are crazy. So they've pitched 20 and 2/3 innings. Actually, they've pitched a little bit more, but I'll tell you why in a second. So they pitched 20 and 2/3 innings, giving up 18 hits in those 20, giving up 17 runs in those 20 innings, and only 21 strikeouts. So strikeouts are okay.
Yeah.
Now, the real stats, that's not the real stats. The real stats are 21, so it's an inning more, with 26 hits and 25 runs. And that's because I refuse to put Emmanuel Rivera's inning of work, where Emmanuel Rivera by himself pitched 1 inning, gave up 8 hits and 8 runs. I'm not dissing him. He's a third baseman. He's not supposed to be a pitcher. It's okay. But, even if you take so the ERA for their bullpen without Emmanuel Rivera is 7.4, which is horrendous. The ERA with Emmanuel Rivera is 10.38. So, Emmanuel Rivera, I need you to really get some work in, get locked in on the mound, because my God,
This rough.
yeah. So, but the bullpen has really been struggling. You're always kind of stressing out when they're coming in right now, because even the guys that seem to be the guys you're really, think is going to be locked down are not locked down.
No, I mean, not at all. Gregory Soto's been bad.
Yeah.
He's been really bad. I actually, I looked it up. He's given up in his 19 appearances, 10 of those not given up a run. 9 of those he has given up runs.
Yeah. Cianel Perez was DFA'd because he was so rough.
He actually, I told you earlier, he's given up almost the same amount of runs this year as he had 2023.
The whole year.
The whole year.
So, it's one of those things where, I mean, you can't just DFA the whole bullpen. But.
No, and that's I think it really just, it's everyone struggling at once. That's what it seems to be this year, is that we'll have just the whole rotation was really bad for a period. There was nothing good except for Tomoyuki Sagana. The offense was really bad for a long time. Now the whole bullpen went really bad, and hopefully we can come out of it. But even the Mountain, Felix Bautista, he had a rough week there.
Yeah.
And he's now had 2 scoreless appearances after this. But you just hope that they can. You hope it doesn't, by the time that they all figure it out, the rotation's lost again.
Yeah, absolutely.
It just really sucks that they've decided, because if they were bad when our rotation was bad, then it'd be like, well, just everyone's bad. It's fine. But now it's flip flopped.
Yeah, it's just a little annoying. You know what I mean? So, and I just, it's hard to trust that as a whole that we can do much when that keeps happening.
Oh, yeah. No, and I mean, you think about it, our offense still isn't completely back. Mountcastle's been struggling still. Cedric's falling back fast. Kersted's been just terrible this year. But let's not care about that. You know what, Cody?
What?
We've been good this year. Or not this year, this week.
This
Sorry.
week.
This is what I meant to say this week. We've been good. We've won games in a row. This is the first stretch that we've won 3 in a row ever.
Yeah.
Ever in this season.
Yeah.
And as Major League says, that's a win streak.
Yeah, that's a winning streak.
That's a win streak.
If some positive stuff I will take out of it is, what did we want at the beginning of the year? We were hoping that Jackson Holliday could come out of it and be a better player. Absolutely. He's one of our best players on our team right now. Offensive players on our team. It's him. Gunner's starting to turn it around now. Obviously, O'Hearn's our best player on our team. So we do have some positives. I just, I'm almost wondering, what other changes can be even get made right now.
I think this year, yet again, I'm not here to say that we're going to win the World Series. I'm not saying we're going to make playoffs even. I think this is a good stepping stone for a lot of our young guys like Kate Povich. I don't know if you noticed this the other day when he pitched. There was an interesting thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if this is something that they've seen with him, because who knows who makes these calls anymore of when pitchers get pulled. But if it's a managerial decision, this is definitely different than what Hyde would have done. Is that against the Red Sox, it was when we were winning 2-1. He was at 94 pitches, runners on first and second, 2 outs in the 5th inning. They came out, had him out visit. He stayed in and got the last out of that inning. The Hyde pulls in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know how much that's Tony Mansolino or how much that's someone else. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm not here to tell you who's making the decision. But if we could get someone like Kate Povich really locked in, because that's the way that you grow as a major leaguer, is you fight.
Yeah.
You got to get gritty.
Absolutely. Yeah, so we'll see. Obviously, we got, some important games coming up. So we're in the middle of a Cardinals series. Hopefully we can, win the series, because obviously we're not going to sweep them, but that's okay.
Because we got Battle of the Bad.
Yeah. So Cardinals series, and then this weekend,
Battle of the Best.
Swear to God, we play the Chicago White Sox at home.
I would not be surprised if we sweep them or we get swept.
If we get swept, so help me God.
Then we should be worried, because after that we're going to play the Mariners, right? We may not hit the ball ever.
Yeah, because they got some of the best pitching in all of baseball. But according to the stats I looked at the past week, it looks like we do too. So,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we'll take that right.
Hey, we'll see where we are.
We'll see.
We'll see.
But
hopefully everyone stays up late to watch those games.
Yeah, 9:40 start time on the East Coast. So anyway, thank you all again for joining us on another episode of Utah Street Banter Podcast. Please, like always, subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. Also, give us a like or a comment, and comment. And we're on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you would, leave us a 5-star rating. That way it helps us kind of get our name out there. We're right here in the middle of season 2. We really enjoy every week coming on here and talking to you guys. And we hope you enjoy it too. You can also always email us at Utah Street Banter at gmail.com, or we're on Facebook, X, TikTok, Instagram, literally everything. Leave us a comment. Yeah. So let us know if you wanted to kind of talk about something or banter about something, you like that. Then, like I said, give us a topic. We would love to talk about it. We're always open to suggestions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your week. We hope we have good news for you next week, as we did this week. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
See you guys.
See ya.